Welcome back to another week of the news. Now, this time is going to be short because one of my main news sources actually stopped updating. So I actually had to go and look at different sources and find news sources. So this one's going to be a little bit shorter. And to make up for the short video, I'm actually going to put out a different video in the middle of the week. It's a funny video just to relieve the tension from all this American politics stuff. So be sure to watch that when it comes out. But as always, remember this goes 48, graduated, and 46 news. Now to start off, let's talk about HKT48. Now, this is their 5th anniversary that's coming up, and they're actually holding an event for it at their theater. This is for 2 days, the 25th and the 26th of November. And at the theater, they're going to do different activities, including a karaoke contest. So it's not going to be like a usual just theater live thing. They're actually going to do activities with this. And it's crazy to think that HKT has already been there for 5 years. Nogizaka is coming up on 5 years as well, and they're like super popular compared to HKT. But then again, it has to do with them being their own group and HKT being a sister group. Even though they have Sashihara, I feel like they still have to concentrate on their own things, and Sashi has to concentrate on her own things. Because if she concentrates fully on them, then she'll become less popular and won't get as much gigs. So basically she has to concentrate on herself more than the group, but she still concentrates on the group too, which is awesome of her. You could tell that she puts in the dedication and work into it. Next up is about NGT48. Now recently they went to a basketball game and did a little mini live concert there. They sang 3 AKB songs since, NGT doesn't have their own songs, and Yukirin actually sang one of her own songs there, which I think is a new one. Don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure it's a new one since, they're kind of promoting her new events DVD that's coming out. Again, not sure if it's a new one. But something else I'm not sure about, which is a rumor. And one of the rumors is about STU48. So I'm just going to say Stu48. It's not like I could say Numbu48 or anything. But this is that Miori Ichikawa, which, as you guys remember, as Fresh Lemon, even though she doesn't want to go by that anymore, she is actually rumored to be with Stu48, but that's just a rumor, and the rumor came from her saying that if she was center or captain for Stu48, she'd gladly join. But then again, as all of these rumors go, we're not too sure about them, and don't hold your breaths on them. But now we move on to the graduated members. And the graduated news is that Matsui Rena, if you remember her, she used to be in SKE48, but she also used to be in Nogizaka46. And recently she met up with 2 of the members. That was Hashimoto Nanami and Kawago Hina. Matsui Rena posted up a picture on her Twitter with them 3 together. And I think it's great that she sees the Nogizaka girls again. Sometimes we see her with the AKB girls, but never usually with the Nogizaka girls, so it's great to see them together again. And in fact, it would be cool to see her in the 5th anniversary of Nogizaka. Although I don't think that'll happen really. But speaking of the 46, that'll bring us to the 46 news. Now the first thing I want to talk about is with Keyakizaka46. Now as you remember, their new single is coming out soon at the end of the month. And the cover was revealed. They're very artistic, very sort of high fashion-y kind of portraits that you'll see in magazines here in America. And I really dig them. I really like them. I like all the light shafts that are coming in from the smog machine, I'm guessing. I don't think they photoshopped that in. It looks a little bit too real, but it might be Photoshop. I never know. People's skill these days, right? But that's not the only thing that got revealed. Their song actually got revealed on the radio show. And if you listen to it, you can find the links on YouTube, but it's actually sort of similar style to their old songs, but it's a little different. And I sort of like it, but one thing that annoys me about it is a repetitive beat that goes in the back. If you listen closely to the backing track, it's a little bit repetitive and just keeps on going except for the chorus, and I think it gets a little bit tiresome. But other than that, there's some cool little spots in the song itself which actually make up for it, so I'm glad for that. But the next bit of news is that there's 1 million singles that have been shipped for Nogizaka's new single. Now, this doesn't mean there was 1 million sold, it just means there's 1 million shipped. So that means they plan for it to sell 1 million. And if we compare the first single, that shipped 500,000. So for 1 million this time, it would be a super big thing. If they sold 1 million, this would be their first million, and it would take them less than 5 years to reach the million, when AKB needed 6 years to reach the 1 million mark. So if they surpass the numbers that AKB did, I mean, of course they had the push in the beginning from the AKB hype to the Nogizaka hype, then we see the reason why they could do it so much sooner. Although realistically, I think they would have seen it a little bit sooner. Maybe you'll see Keyakizaka hit it a little bit sooner than Nogizaka did, because 46 plus 46 equals some number, hype. And I mean, this song is pretty good, so it's not a bad thing for it to sell 1 million, and people always buy the A, B, C, D, and regular editions, so I'm sure in no time it'll sell well. But that'll do it for the news this week. I know it was short because I don't have as much news sources as I did before, and it's a little hard to translate everything when I don't even know any Japanese or any other languages, that more popular languages that cover AKB and Nogizaka news. So these might be a little shorter, but I think I'll make up with it with other videos. We'll see. So be sure to watch last week's episode and subscribe to know when the next news comes. And remember, in the middle of the week, there will be a new video coming out. It's going to be a fun one where punishments happen and I get ridiculed a little. So be sure to check that out. Thank you all for watching.